The countdown has begun. In just about 7 weeks, the Men's FIFA World Cup will kick off across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. But even before the first whistle blows, controversy is erupting. What was once a global celebration of football is turning into a nightmare for fans, with outrage growing over exorbitant ticket prices, public transportation costs, and parking fees, particularly in the New York and New Jersey area. Take Bernard Hamilton, a security guard for a major hotel in Manhattan. He was initially thrilled about the World Cup, but the prices have left him aghast. He tells us to get to the stadium by regional train, they are demanding $150 during the World Cup instead of the usual $12. That is just not right. This extortionate price for a mere 30-minute train journey from New York to the stadium in New Jersey has dominated headlines for days. Normally, a round-trip ticket to the stadium costs around 11 euros. For the 8 World Cup matches and the final, fans are expected to pay more than 10 times that amount, nearly 130 euros. Adding to the frustration is FIFA's decision to prohibit the usual stadium approach by car. Thousands of parking spaces around MetLife Stadium have been declared fan zones. Instead, fans are directed to park and ride facilities in the surrounding areas, but these also come with a steep price tag, $200 per car. Belgian tourist Dietrich van den Driesche criticizes the situation, stating, "For normal people, it is almost impossible to afford tickets and the journey to the stadium." The decision to dramatically hike public transportation prices comes from New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill, a Democrat. She is strictly refusing to allow her state's taxpayers to solely bear the $50 million transport costs for the World Cup. Governor Sherrill firmly states, New Jersey commuters would have to pay that off for years. That is not fair. FIFA should pay. If they continue to refuse, I will not allow our commuters to be taken advantage of. She points out that FIFA stands to earn a staggering $11 billion from the World Cup. However, the World Football Federation indignantly rejects these claims. FIFA asserts that their agreement with the host cities clearly states that these cities are responsible for fan transport costs, just as it has been at previous World Cups. But Governor Sherrill isn't alone in her fight. The Democratic Majority Leader in the United States Senate, Chuck Schumer from New York, has jumped to the aid of his neighboring state's governor. Senator Schumer declares this is simply a rip-off. FIFA must finally take action. It is like 2 trains speeding towards each other with World Cup fans in New York and New Jersey caught in the middle. And then there are the tickets. While Americans are accustomed to digging deep into their pockets for professional sports, even they find FIFA's ticket prices shocking. The cheapest category, priced at $200 per ticket, was immediately sold out. If you wish to watch a preliminary round match, such as Germany against Ecuador on June 25th at MetLife Stadium, you could pay up to $3,000 for a ticket in the most expensive category. Freya van den Driesche, a tourist from Belgium visiting New York, expresses her disappointment. The Football World Cup should bring the whole world together, but if the prices are so expensive, then that is almost impossible. I think that is really exaggerated. New York security guard Bernard Hamilton, who initially looked forward to the World Cup, now advises everyone not to go to the stadium at all. He believes if FIFA loses money, then the greed has to stop. Only then will they lower prices so that people come back to the stadium. Ironically, the trend is moving in the opposite direction. FIFA recently introduced an even more expensive ticket category for corporate partners and VIP clients. As the World Cup approaches, the excitement for many fans is overshadowed by a stark reality. The beautiful game is becoming prohibitively expensive. The clash between local authorities and FIFA over financial responsibility, coupled with soaring costs for spectators, threatens to alienate the very people who make the tournament a global spectacle. The question remains, will FIFA prioritize profit over passion, and at what cost to the spirit of the World Cup? What's your take on World Cup price gouging, fans furious in USA? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.